What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. Today we are going to do a 6-month update on the TonnoPro trifold cover I bought. So today we're gonna basically torture test it, or continue to torture test it. I'm gonna spray some water with a hose on all the seals to see how much gets into the bed. I'm going to unfold it to make sure it still folds properly, forward and backwards, and make sure all the hardware on it still work good. I purposely haven't really unfolded it in the 6 months I've owned it because I've been trying to literally torture test this thing. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spray the top with the hose on all the seals and all around all the corners to show you how good it actually holds the water out. So let's spray it down. I just finished spraying the hose on all the seals. As you can see, it's all wet all the way around. I couldn't get the hose to the right side because it's an old hose and it keeps pinching itself, so I can't get over here, but you get the idea. So now we're gonna go in, see if there's any water leakage. All right, I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see in here. Let's use the TonnoPro light. There it is. That's a free light that comes with the cover, by the way. So I don't know how well you can see in here, but I'll tell you what I see. So there's some drippage right at the edge. And there looks like, I'm looking up the side. That's it. That's it. It's just some drippage up on this part right here, right in the front. And up top, like the inside of the cover. I guess this back part leaked a little bit, but other than that, the entire bed is dry. And I was hosing right against the seals just to show you how good this cover is. No rain ever gets in. This is the same dust that was on it when I put the cover in, because I remember my handprint. I don't know if you can see that on camera, my handprint over there on the wheel well. But yeah, it really holds up well to the rain. I haven't had an experience with snow with it yet, but I guess we'll see that on the year review. But let's see if all the mechanics of it still work well. Alright, so I purposely haven't unfolded this thing much because I wanted to see. I didn't treat it. It comes with vinyl treating spray, so you could treat the vinyl. I purposely haven't. I just wanted to basically torture test this thing to see how good it was, because the price was so cheap for it, I was worried. So we're going to unclip these right here. This is how you take it off. And then you fold it up. This one here. Same thing. Okay, so this will be the first time I'm taking this cover all the way up in a long time, and it's wet. So folds over nicely, no problem, feels like new. This one thing you got to make sure is down because you don't want to hurt the cover. So goes all the way up. Oh, you got to flatten them. That's what it is. Like I said, it's been a while since I've done this. So you got to make sure these handles are flat. Okay, covers all the way. Here's the clips. So you basically clip this together if you want it to stay up. There's your two clips, but still works like a charm. It's only been 6 months, but it was a brutal summer with pollen and rain. But it seals good, still sits good. I helped a buddy of mine install the same cover on his Chevy heavy-duty truck, and he loves it too. So we're gonna fold it back, make sure all the seals go good again. It's really easy to operate, easy to use. I know that sounds weird for just a tonneau cover, but I've used a few tonneau covers that it was like you needed a PhD for. So you just snap it. Pull it back down into position, click up. Sits good, seals good. Also, just so you know, you can twist this if it's not tight. This twists to make it pull down tighter, but this is perfect for this truck right now. All right, let's go in the cab and really talk about what I've dealt with for 6 months with this cover. in closing with this tonneau cover, I'm actually very impressed that much water can stay out of it. You only had a little bit of drippage on the edge, but other than that, everything I've ever put in the bed is 100% dry when it comes out, even if it was raining. It seals really good to the rails. It literally takes 15 minutes to put in, 20 maybe. There's a separate package you get if you have a deck rail system or not. Both are very easy. I've put in both. Like I said, I helped my buddy put in his. He didn't have one. I do. So I don't really have any cons, honestly. It still holds to the bed well, like I said. It's still like very tight. In dealing with other tonneau covers over the years, some of the ones that are cheaper won't grip to the bed right after a while. Between the sun and the rain and everything, they actually just start to not be able to hold to the bed good, and then you start to have gaps and things like that. And honestly, when I was buying this cover was one of the cheaper ones I could find, but it had some really good reviews, so I went with it, and thankfully I did, because this one is better than some of the other really expensive ones I've used. So I guess I'm a TonnoPro fan for life, and I will always suggest people buy it. It comes with free gifts. It comes with the vinyl spray for the top, which I purposely haven't used because I wanted to torture test the top and make sure it was good for long term. And I'm still gonna, not spray it or anything. I'm purposely not gonna take care of it to see how far this cover can go. But so far, so good. Big thumbs up to them and for all their work, what they did with the cover. Everything I read about it before I bought it is true so far. So, if you want yourself a tonneau cover, or you're in the market in any way, or you have one that you're not happy with, check out TonnoPro.com. You can go to realtruck.com. They're everywhere. And take it from me, it's worth it. But I thank you for tuning in. If you have any questions about the cover or anything else, you could comment below or find me on Twitter and Instagram at TundraDude34. You guys have a good one.